And this is in response to the last question that you sent me. So this question is asking you which of the following functions represents this shaded region right here. And when I say this shaded region, I'm referring to the yellow colored region right there. So we first have to look at two things. We have to look at the two lines that are present here. So I have this green line and I have this blue line. Let's figure out what the green line is. So the green line is a horizontal line. I'm sorry, green line is a vertical line. It is a vertical line. Vertical lines essentially have one thing that's consistent, and that's that its x value is always the same number. If we go up and down this line, we can see the x value doesn't change, and the 2 points that they give us verify this. The points 3, 0 and the points 3, -6 both have the same x value. For that reason, this vertical line can be described by the equation x is equal to 3. Next, we look at the blue line. Well, the blue line is going through the origin, and it's a linear line, so we know that its y-intercept is 0. So it's going to have the general form y equals mx plus b, where in this case its b value is 0. So I'm going to write 0 here for now. We need to figure out what the slope of it is. So given that it goes through the origin, that's the point 0, 0, we can figure out the slope of this line by using m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. In this case, that would be -6 minus 0 over 3 minus 0, which will give us a slope of -2. So I'm going to put that -2 right in here as my slope. So essentially I have two lines. I have the line, let me simplify this to just y equals -2x, and I have the line x is equal to 3. Now we need to look at the spatial relationship of these lines and the lemon colored region in here. So what can we see? Well, we can see that for every point within this region, x, the x value, how does it relate to this line? Well, it would be x is greater than, or possibly equal to, I'm going to go with equal to because the answer choice is 3. So we can see that the whole expression for that, this whole x is greater than or equal to 3, I'm going to underline in this color, would be everything over here. So that's that whole region there. Everything to the right of that line would satisfy that. Now, in the case of the blue line, I can see that it is below this lemon colored region, and here lies below the blue line. Since it's below the blue line, this equation will become y is less than or equal to -2x. Now this whole equation is actually satisfied by this entire region. But the only overlap that exists between these two is my lemon region here. So that's why both of these equations describe it. So it would be y is less than or equal to -2x, or x is greater than or equal to 3.